Alright, so we left off last time with the pipe kind of being shown at the very end of the episode. So there's that, and then obviously the lady... Oh, who would be this? The court lady in Master Jinshi's service, where she was smelling sandalwood and other scents, where kind of threw Maomao for a little bit of a loop. So we'll see how that plays into the pipe, if at all. Oh, you know what? Since we had the other consort leave, or like retire or whatever, then this is probably the new one to replace her. That's okay, that makes a lot more sense. Same hair color and everything? Wow. Maybe not the same respect, though? The new pure consort. Okay, so we're right there.
本気ですか? もちろん。せっかくマオマオが戻ってきてくれたんだもの。
What shenanigans is she going to be getting up to?
高級と違って海底はろくに薬草が生えてない。少しずつ増やさないと。
シャオマオ、掃除を頼んだのは執務室じゃなかったかしら。
すぐ行きます。
土いじりはほどほどにね。
ザクロ宮に新しい宿費が入ったことは知っているか？
ほう、いなくなったアードー妃の後釜か。
そこで高級としては妃教育をしたいそうなんだが、お前に講師をしろとのことだ。
What?
ご冗談を。
何が
Yeah, exactly.
推薦人の名前も書いてある。
Oh, later go.
推薦に？
もう一通ある。
リファ様まで。
Really?
あれか。
というわけで頼んだぞ。
Okay, that makes sense for the recommendation then.
二人の妃に頼まれてはさすがに無視できない。
And obviously she's not very interested, and what we learned last time is if she's not really interested, she's probably not going to do well. And that's mainly for learning, but I assume it's the same for any action.
中身はなんだ？
大事な教材を
Oh
見せる
no,
わけに
not
はい
that
かない。
face. Attack mode, engage.
運ぶなら手伝いましょうか。
結構です。そしてアードー妃の後釜、新しい宿費ローラン妃か。南国調の派手な服は趣味か。顔立ちは北寄りに見えるが元がよくわからないな。年頃からして帝のお手つきにはなりそうだ。高級のバランスが崩れることはなさそうだが。この度講師を受けたまわりましたマオマオと申します。これから皆様にお教えするのは女の園における秘術ゆえ他言無用にお願いします。それでは教材をお配りします。
She has a whole chorus on seduction. Different techniques, probably. That's crazy. What? I think the Emperor is going to be very fond of Maomao. She's like, I know this.
一体何が起きているんでしょうか。
わからんな。ご苦労。長かったな。
こいつ聞き耳立ててたな。
Tired cheek just absolutely red from just being brushed up against the wall.
これは一体どういう状況だ？
マンネリ離脱。ここをこうして。無理。絶対無理。リーズ様。
Well, at least the new consort doesn't seem too affected by things.
それでも 推薦人の2人には喜んでもらえたみたいだ。最後まで何を考えているのかよくわからない妃だったな。
ラカン様、ラカン様。
Oh, is this monocle dude? That looked like it from the back. Ah, it is. Okay. Lakan?
ラカン様、こんなところに。
Type of dust or residue
何か気になること
on
でも？
his fingers.
いや、
Looked like he was in front of the pipe too, so interesting. And can you tell anything from that? I mean, looked like an explosion, right? So I know she's been told to kind of stay away from the military. Is it because of the previous guy that she's using to get, you know, access back to her hometown, or is Lakan a part of that? Like, Jinshi's wary of him in general?
この辺りにも種を植えておこうかな。マンジャシャゲ、ここにもあそこにも。球根を水にさらすとうまいんだよな。毒抜きを失敗すると腹痛で苦しむ羽目になるけど。お、リハク様だ。ところでお取り込み中では？
ちょっとな。この季節には珍しくもないボヤだよ。火元がわからないってことで借り出されてるんだ。
原因不明ね。昨日の音はこれか。怪我人は？
It's kind of funny. She can't just help.
命に別状はないが。
She just can't help herself and always gets involved even if she tries not to.
わかりました。そんな話聞かされて首を突っ込むなと言われても。隣の小屋にまで届いたすす。建物の周りに散らばった破片。
It was all a diversion.
ぼやというより爆発に近い。なるほど。火付けの疑いありと見てるわけか。
Have they said what type of building this is? Like, is it housing something in particular that'd be worth stealing?
他国との和平もい
Is
つ
it
ま
like
で
wheat
続くか
or
わから
something
ない。
like that? Or
異
flour,
国
rather?
の中には不満を持つ者もいるだろう。ということはここは食料。
Okay, so just general food storage.
象牙細工、キセルみたいだな。
勝手にうろうろするな。
It's probably used as like a timing device, maybe?
爆発。
Like, you know how long like a pipe would last,
キセル。
and then it, you know, it would ignite at a certain point.
おい。
これでいいか。
Man, she is so handy with everything.
貧しい育ちなので、ないものを作るのは得意です。
Okay, it definitely was just flour igniting then.
はい、倉庫にあったものです。
And that would make sense. That's the residue on Lakan's hands when he went in there.
それと、
Or fingers
お
rather,
願
not
いした火
hands.
種は、すぐに逃げてくださいね。
あ？逃げるって何がだよ。
See, they are prepared. Always make sure if you're gonna have any fire that it's controlled,
だから、
and you gotta prepare for the worst.
小麦粉。
はい、小麦粉やそばといった粉は燃えやすく、空中に舞うと火がつくことがあるんです。人目を盗んで一服するため中に入ると、外気が流れ込んで粉が舞います。そこでキセルに火をつけると、倉庫内に充満した小麦粉に着火し
Do
て、
we know if anyone was injured?
爆発が起こります。
Obviously, that would be like the main
倉庫
culprit.
番の方に倉庫でのタバコはおやめくださいとお伝え願えますか？というか、倉庫番が持つには立派すぎる。もしかしたら大切なものかな。
So, kind of fun that we get slightly introduced to Lakan, I guess, well, in the very beginning. And then at the tail end for the preview of the next episode as well. Looks like we're going to have an actual like face-to-face meeting and or just some interaction with him in general. So that should be interesting considering, like we said last time, he seems to be a very intelligent man. He seems to be at least pretty high ranking. And he was there pretty early for the warehouse thing. So I wonder if he's also come to the same conclusion that Maomao has. Maybe that pipe has to play into something. I mean, it didn't look like there was any specific like insignia on it or something, some identifier for a specific person / household. That's what I thought initially, like when she was gonna start looking at it closer, like, oh, I recognize this or what have you. So that's definitely the X Factor moving into next week. And then Of course, the major question with all that said is why this random food warehouse, especially if we have others around it that are, serving the same purpose. So I kind of said this jokingly, but it could be a distraction for them or person to steal some other item, would be my guess. That's usually a pretty common thing. Or maybe there's something in there that they needed to get rid of, cover up some like scheme, plot, whatever. Maybe tying up some loose ends. All things that we can definitely keep in mind moving forward. It just seems too suspicious at this point in time, just to say that it was a normal warehouseman or normal guard for that warehouse. And again, the pipe, and Maomao said this too, was a little too fancy for that. So maybe it was gifted to someone, knowing that they like to smoke and knowing that they would probably be forbidden to do it on duty, maybe, and then they would go into the warehouse doing it. That could be another fun take, but time will tell. With that said, if you did enjoy the episode, hopefully you want to give the video a like, helps out the channel grow, and if you want to stay up to date with any series outside of Apothecary Diaries, subscribing to the channel is the best way to do so. As always, appreciate you. Bye.